To continue to simplify the breath, just to make it more achievable, depending on where you've studied, sometimes you're instructed to expand the belly. Hand on chest, hand on belly. The belly should move forward, the chest a little bit, the belly a lot. In there. And then your next teacher will tell you to expand laterally through the ribs with a bit of belly and a little bit of chest. The next person will say, fill the lungs at the back. The next person will be like, doesn't matter, just get the air in there. Well, let's just say that some is more than none. So what we're going to work with is engaging the diaphragm in some fashion. If you can get your belly to engage first and furthest, it's a good start. If you can get the ribs involved down low, that's also a good start. You can also play with them in sequence. So if you go belly first, breathe out as always, belly first, ribs second, and then if you've got some air left, that's going to be the biggest breath you get. Now, desequencing that doesn't really matter in the order. Belly, ribs, and if you want the last little bit, out. But we can just play with the belly. And if I get you down here, or we go here, here, or if you've never worked with your breath, practice. Practice, practice, practice. It's really simple and can be quite fun. You get a little bit lightheaded, just slow down, take a minute and start again. But we need that belly moving, whether that's from the lower ribs or from the actual belly expansion through the diaphragm, descending down and contracting. You know, like I said at the start, we want to simplify this to make it achievable. I find sitting or laying with your knees bent up, or sitting in the best place to practice this. Try not to think about anything else but your breath. Experiment. Try and do 40 in a row. And you can still use that 4 in, 8 out count. Excuse my beautiful little birds. Using that 4 in, 8 out count is the best way to make sure you're exhaling properly and giving yourself lots of fresh oxygen and lots of bad metabolites, carbon dioxide, out. Breathe in for 4, out for 8. Try and engage the diaphragm the best you can. Like I said, no one's perfect, doesn't have to be perfect. You've got the rest of your life to make it perfect, and breath work is a journey, and it will take time. No one is perfect at their first go, and the more you experiment, the better you get, the more fun you have with it, the more presence of mind and oxygen you have for your brain. We know that the brain functions as oxygen. You'll have a better day. It's certainly a better kick in the morning than caffeine. I can guarantee you that. Have fun with it, and practice makes perfect.